Welcome to Penrose Learning, where we make understanding easy.
You start by assessing the exact damage and choosing the right filler. This determines technique. If the hole is small, use spackling. For larger gaps, you need patching compound or mesh. Once done, clear loose material and sand edges so the patch bonds. Make sure to work with 120 grit to remove roughness and finish with 220 for smoothness. You want a clean, slightly keyed surface so the compound adheres and the final paint looks seamless. You apply the compound in thin layers, filling the cavity and pressing to eliminate air pockets. The how matters for durability. Use a putty knife held at a low angle to feather edges outward, which prevents visible bumps after painting. Once set, sand each layer smooth and remove dust. If the surface dips, add another thin coat and sand again. Patience here gives a flat surface. Make sure the patched area matches the wall plane before priming so paint won't reveal imperfections. You prime the patched area to seal the compound and ensure even paint absorption. This prevents flashiness. Once the primer dries, cut the perimeter and roll the paint using a light feathering motion outward to blend. 2 thin coats beat 1 thick coat. If a seam appears after drying, sand lightly, reprime, and repaint. If texture differs, recreate the wall texture, spray or dab before priming and painting. Make sure to evaluate in natural light to catch any missed spots.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.